Hey, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do a video talking about all of the products that make me want to break my low buy, because I feel like as soon as I went on my low buy or my budget, whatever you want to call it, so many things came out, so many people have been talking about so many things that I just want to buy so badly, and I can't because I'm on a fucking low buy, and it's really making me resent it, and it's also making me realize how many things I would have bought if I wasn't doing this, and how the only thing that is making me not buy them is this stupid, it's not stupid, but it's reporting on them to you guys. So thank you for keeping me accountable. And I've been so tempted by so many things, and I just feel like I just need to speak it out. I need to just say the makeup that I've been admiring from afar. Let me know if you also have been keeping your eye on things. What do you want? Let me know down below as well. I did film this look. It is coming hopefully on Thursday. If I have it edited by then. I have a busy week up ahead of me, but I think I can get it done. Sorry if it's loud. My window is open because it's warm in my apartment, and I'm sure it'll be fine. You can enjoy the birds and the sound of people enjoying their lives. Okay, anyway, so the first thing that it's so expensive, but I saw Lauren May Beauty did a swatch video on these recently, and oh my god, they look so beautiful. It's the Shine by SD Dynasty collection. This recently went on pre-order, and I've been eyeing the Shine by SD Dynamic Duos for so long. And at first when I saw the swatches of this collection, I was like, oh, they look nice, but I'm not really nothing that I feel like I need to buy or whatever. Saw them moved on, and then I watched Lauren's video and I was like, I'm fucking sorry. Are you kidding me? The ships on them look so beautiful. I think they're one of those shadows or collection of shadows that in pictures and photos don't necessarily show what they truly look like, and the shifts and the sparkle and stuff, they don't really accurately portray how they truly look. And in that video I was like, oh my god, this is beautiful. And they're $128 Canadian for the bundle, and I was like, low-key, I just want to buy it so bad, but I can't. So that's gonna be added to my wish list. Wishlist 2.0 is this video. I know that it's been getting mixed reviews. People I feel are no, I don't need it, it's been done 28 times already by Natasha, Denona, and other people, or people have seemed like they're pretty into it. But the new Natasha Denona Zendo palette is so beautiful. Oh, I guess I should probably scooch over so I can put pictures up. Oops. But yeah, the new Natasha Denona Zendo palette looks, I get that it's a half neutral, half warm, or no, half. Okay, my camera died, but I'm back in action now. Anyway, I was talking about the Natasha Denona Zendo palette, and I think what I've come to realize about myself is that I really like half warm-toned, half cool-toned palettes. I don't know what attracts me to them. I feel like then you get a mix of everything. You can do it all. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, am I just gonna buy a Natasha Denona palette? Am I just gonna do that? And then I'm just like, I can't. I have to save for 3 months to get it, which is so sad. But they're just so ridiculously expensive, but it looks so beautiful. And after using the Metropolis palette, I'm kind of sold on Natasha Denona's formula, and I want to try more from her. I also was intrigued by the Circo Loco palette. It wasn't necessarily something that I was I need to purchase it now, but it was definitely something I'm putting on my wish list, and I would like to have it at some point. Although I don't know if it's necessarily a palette that I would use by itself, but it definitely is really beautiful, although I fucking hate the packaging. I think it's the ugliest packaging I've ever seen in my life. So gross. Okay, well, gross seems, okay, that seemed a bit harsh. Anyway, moving on. Another palette that I I've been intrigued by this brand for a while. Muse Beauty released their new Rococo palette, and Muse Beauty feels like they are similar to Kaleidos in a way in which they have like a vision, they have a theme, they have a vision, and they seem to execute it well. I mean, I haven't tried any of their formulas or anything, but like I think they do it in a way that's really compelling to me. It draws me in. I feel like it's very on brand. Their color schemes seem to like really tie into the themes of their palette. The artwork on the palette is beautiful. I really, really love it. The Van Gogh palette is like so stunning to me. I absolutely love it. And the Rococo palette, the packaging is so beautiful. And I initially was like, I like the color story. It doesn't really call to me. And then I watched Amy Loves Makeup do a video on it, and I was like, ooh, because it looks more saturated and like deeper in, it seems like in person than I think the pictures again like captured it, and it looks so beautiful. I'm really intrigued by Muse Beauty. I've pretty much heard nothing but good things about them, and I really was tempted to just buy it, and then I was like, I can't. Just slowly resenting my budget every day that passes. I also, this especially, I think I might buy this. I think I might use like my Visa points to buy this because I can use them at Sephora, but am I filming? Yeah, why is that flashing? I don't know, but it says I'm filming, so let's hope that it's okay. Let me just check this out for a second. But yeah, I might use my Visa points to buy this palette because every person that has done looks using this palette it just calls to me in such a way. The Melt Mary Jane palette, I desperately want it. That and the 420 palette, I mean, I've wanted the 420 palette since it launched, but it's so stunning. It's so beautiful. I know a lot of people are like back and forth. They don't like the weed theme or they whatever. I just like can't emphasize enough how much I don't give a shit about that. Like I don't even think about it. But the color story, it looks like such a beautiful, cool toned, grungy palette. And I personally have historically gotten along with Melt. I know they're like quite intensely hit or miss for a lot of people. I personally like their formulas a lot. And this, don't be surprised if you see this on my channel, but I almost was like, fuck it all, and almost just immediately bought this. Oh my god, speaking of the Pat McGrath new blushes, I've been craving new blush in my life recently. It's like more than eyeshadow. I just want to buy more blush. And these look so beautiful. There are so many vibrant, bright tones. The pink, the red. There's also a neutral one that I kind of want to get because I can see myself getting a lot of use out of it. It looks so stunning, and I can only imagine the majestic beauty of a blush that Pat McGrath released. And more than buying one of her like intensely expensive palettes, I can see myself at least perhaps buying a blush. I can't remember how much they cost. I want to say they're maybe $50 Canadian, in that ballpark, but I can see myself definitely getting one of these. As soon as they released, I was like, this is everything I need, a Pat McGrath blush. I also saw the Copacetic, that Copacetic Cosmetics was releasing a collab palette with, don't have my phone with me, and I can't remember her exact Instagram handle, so I'll put it on the screen. I think it's like Rocky Makeup or Rocky Loves Makeup or something like that. But I love the color story. It's like blue and yellow, and it looks so beautiful. I love the theme. As someone who is doing a graduate degree in an environmental science, I really connected with it, and I love what she said about in her like blurb about the palette. She was basically like, I think she is in like river ecology. I think that's what she does, and it was basically like, I wear makeup and I'm still in like a scientific field, and I don't feel like the two are correlated. Like you can still like a hobby that's more traditionally feminine and still be a scientist, and you can still like having sparkly eyeshadow on doesn't make you any less capable of doing science. And I really felt that in my soul. Like I really identified with that a lot, and I really have wanted to try copacetic for a while. The companion palette that M. Jones came out with, it was I think last summer, I also really want to buy. I don't know if you can still buy it though. I hope you can, because that looks really, really beautiful. So it's definitely a palette. Though if I made an order from Copacetic, I feel like I would probably get those two in conjunction with each other. But I think it looks so, so nice. A color story that's curated, looks really pretty, that I don't necessarily have, that I think I could do a lot with, but it would also challenge me. It makes me really excited, and it's something that I had already bought the Kaleidos Flower Punk palette that released in the beginning of May, but if that hadn't released, I probably would have ended up buying that palette. I just knew that I wanted to buy the Kaleidos stuff first. But I can definitely see myself getting this Dreamside palette from Copacetic in the future for sure. Another thing that's coming up that hasn't been released yet, but that I'm being completely transparent with you guys, okay? So don't judge me when it inevitably happens. The Temptalia and Sydney Grace collab that's coming out. I don't think they've announced a release date yet, but I know that there's 3 palettes that Temptalia is doing with Sydney Grace, and I honestly think I might just bite the bullet and buy it when it releases, because it's one of those things where like I know I'm gonna want it. I know I'm gonna want it. I know I'm going to be sad if I don't get it. And as much as I'm trying to like curb my whatever, like buying, scarcity marketing gets me so bad. Like if something's like limited edition, limited quantities, that really like gets me a lot, really makes me want to buy something. I'm just gonna give into it. I'm probably just gonna buy it. The colors that she's leaked, or not leaked, but released so far as like sneak peeks look really beautiful. I've heard everyone fucking loves Sydney Grace. Like it seems it's such a hyped brand in the indie sphere, and I really want to try it. I almost shopped from their Christmas and July sale last year, but the shipping was really expensive. I think it was like $25 Canadian. So we'll see. That has been really a deterrent for me not to buy from them. I might just do it, which sounds really bad because that's so much money for shipping. Like that's ridiculous, but I might do it. I might do it. But that's one thing that like I might just say fuck it to my budget and buy that, because I don't know, I might go a little crazy, okay? So I'm just giving you a pre-warning. It's a safe space, don't judge me. This is older, but it's just been on my list for so long, the Lunar Beauty Eternal Eclipse palette. Again, cool tones are so in right now, and I wanted it when it launched. Lunar Beauty is expensive, but I have the Moonspell palette from them and I love it. I love the packaging. The packaging really is so enticing to me. I also want to get that in the Strawberry Dreams palette. I've talked about that before. I've wanted that palette forever. I love me some pinks. I just want the Eternal Eclipse, and I don't know if I'll ever end up getting it, but it's something that like I really, really want. I probably would have bought it if it was at Sephora, just because it's a little bit easier for me to access in Canada, but I don't be surprised if you see that palette on my channel at some point. Oh, this recently, I legit the other day almost, I want this so bad that I almost made an order and was just gonna be like, I'm not gonna talk about it so no one knows that I bought it. But I want to make a Glam Shop order so bad. My friend on Instagram, Angelica1995. I hope I pronounced her name right. I'm so sorry if I didn't. Recently did a couple Instagram posts talking about her Glam Shop shadows. They look so beautiful. Everyone has been raving about Glam Shop shadows. I've been so enticed by single, special, sparkly, like little gems of eyeshadow. There's so many brands that I want to try. That and Terra Moons are like high on my list right now. And I have like in my academic, I say loosely, academic, my master's like notebook that I have just like a page dedicated to the Glam Shop shadows that I have, because I was procrastinating and I made a list just like among my stuff, but I want them so bad. If you ever want to see what the inside of my brain looks like, this is a glimpse. Just utter and pure chaos. I tried to make it neat at the beginning and then it quickly devolved. Anyway, that was a complete aside, not related to makeup at all. But yeah, so Glam Shop, I'm coming for you one day, but I legit almost was like, I almost overspent for June, my May budget, because I want to make a Glam Shop order so bad. And I still might. The month isn't over, okay? The month isn't over. I also, oh, this is random, but the Aether Beauty highlighter looks so beautiful. It's like a $50 highlighter, so expensive, but it looks so stunning, and I haven't been so enticed by a highlighter in a long time. That's just a little random thing that I really want to buy as well. Also, I like had to go through the full motions of talking myself out of this collection, because I almost bought this full collection. It took me like, I can't even describe to you how much willpower it took for me not to buy the Colourpop and Lizzie McGuire collection. Fun fact about me, I love Hilary Duff so much, like to the core of my being. I love Hilary Duff. Like as a child, she was my everything. The first CD I ever had was Hilary Duff. I have been to 2 Hilary Duff concerts. She was my everything. I've seen every single episode of Lizzie McGuire. Like, I'm obsessed with Hilary Duff, okay? Like, I used to think that like no one in the world was as obsessed with Hilary Duff as me and Lizzie McGuire, and I just, when I saw that they did this, I know it's like for money. I know it's trying to get you to buy it because of nostalgia, and like the color story is nice. To me, I like it. It's not amazing, but it looks really pretty, but like the packaging, the names of the blushes, the names of the like little lip gloss thing, the names in the palette, I was like, no way that Colourpop is releasing a Lizzie McGuire collection. And I feel like I'm kind of warming back up to Colourpop. I've been seeing, not that I am the one in a community that can like forgive Colourpop, but it seems like they are moving in the right direction. Like I feel a little bit better about potentially supporting them in the future. We'll see how it goes, but I was like, you know what, I'm still like kind of saddening Colourpop a little bit. I feel like better about them, but I'm just gonna give this a rest. I'm still not gonna lie to you, I still might buy this palette because I don't care if it's just for the packaging. Like I want a Lizzie McGuire palette, okay? Like I just want it. But yeah, I also really have wanted the Raw Beauty Christie and Colourpop palette for a while. I think it's a really, really beautiful, like colorful, grungy color story. I really love it. And yeah, so yeah, that was like a short but sweet video, you guys, just talking about all the things that I have been eyeing and that have really been making me resent my choice to go on a low buy, because I was like, if I wasn't on a low buy, I could have bought these things. I could have them, but now I can't. And it's been enough to make me be like, fuck it, I'm not doing a low buy anymore. And that is perhaps the precise reason why I should be on a low buy. It's been like a fucking roller coaster of emotions. One day I'm like, ugh, I never need to buy anything again. And the next day I'm like, I'm gonna spend $500 on Colourpop. So, you know, that's that on that. Anyway, okay. I need to finish up. I have to go finish editing a results chapter of my thesis. I have to finish a PowerPoint presentation. I have to edit this video. There's shit I gotta do today, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video talking about my wish list 2.0, if you will. I don't know. Makeup that's been making me sad because I can't buy it recently. Let me know what's on your current wish list. What have you been eyeing? Do you want any of these things? Do you not? Let me know. And I'll see you next time. Bye!